Welcome. Thanks for joining us here on the Pontiac Podcast, sponsored by the GTOAA Association of America. I'm your host, Kurt Rame. As always, right over there across from you is Mr. Eric Frazee. How are we doing today, Eric?
Good, Kurt. How's things going on your end?
It's cold outside.
It's ridiculous cold outside.
Yep. It's southern Indiana, so everybody knows where we're geographically located. It's about 20 degrees outside. My boss is in the UP ice fishing right now, and it's 20 degrees up there. I don't understand. If it's going to be cold, let it snow, right?
Yeah. It did snow quite a bit last night, and then it all melted today.
Did it? Are you warmer than 20 where you are?
I doubt it.
Just the sun beating down on it?
It was gone this morning. No, it's 18 degrees here.
Yeah, man, it's miserable.
Feels like -1.
Yep. And I just got finished replacing the batteries in my truck because the old diesel wouldn't start. So, hands are frigid. Well, this is our first episode of 2026. So, I thought, what better way to start than with some Pontiac-themed resolutions?
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, so I'm going to throw it to you first. You're kind of on the spot here. You haven't had any time to prepare for this, but 2026 Pontiac-related resolution for 2026. What do you have? Go.
I would say, try to get new members, as many as we can, to help promote our Pontiac podcast, get episodes out. I think would be a big one for 2026. As well as our TikTok page. Get people on that, spread the love, get us followers. We need followers to help promote, get our new members, get people of the new gens, involved too.
I haven't checked real recently. Let me check. I was thinking we were close to like 1,300 followers.
These are some rare
on that TikTok page. That sound right?
We have 1,448 followers.
Okay. I think,
and we try to post, once a week, if not sometimes 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah. I mean, I think 5,000 seems like a good number to shoot for. I know that's going to be like more than doubling what we did when we got started, but there's lots of people out there. Every time we get on there, we find more people with Pontiacs that don't know about the GTOAA. They don't know about the podcast. They don't know about this and that. And so we're expanding our web across the internet there and social platforms, and hopefully going to recruit some new members.
Yeah. It's amazing how many people have never heard of the GTOAA Association of America, which has been around forever.
Yeah. 1980, is that right?
That's what I was thinking. I'm going to pull up the website real quick and just double check.
Okay. While you pull that up, why don't you give us a little spill again on what your role is currently with the GTOAA?
So I am the e-News Blast coordinator.
Okay, let's dive into that. What is the e-News Blast?
So the e-News Blast is a monthly membership. So it's a monthly newsletter that gets sent out to current, past, and future members of the GTOAA. So if you were once part of our GTOAA and you have an email on file, it still goes to you, in hopes that you will rejoin by seeing our news blast.
Right. What kind of things might somebody find if somebody out there is like me and you've got like 20,000 unread emails in your box and you don't make it a habit to go through and clean that out and look at all the stuff that comes? What might somebody find in an e-News Blast that comes monthly?
So we have member spotlights that we are currently doing. You can find our Press Says articles, which is a brief article wrote by our president, John Johnson. We are working on doing some restoration panels by some of our, restoration specialists who are part of the GTOAA. There's several things we're in the works of doing right now, but I would say, member spotlights as well as our staff spotlights are the 2 biggest changes that we have made to it that are new. You can find information about our upcoming nationals, which we'll talk about later in this episode. I think Absolutely. That's pretty much some of the hits. We have our sponsors in there. They're different every month. We do have the same couple who thankfully sponsor every month, help us.
Okay. And did you find that date, or did I distract you?
I'm trying to think where it's even going to be at on here.
Yep. I was thinking around 1980, but I could be wrong.
Convention. Nope, that talks about our current convention. Members area. History of the GTOAA. 1979.
Okay. 1979. I was 1 year off. So, all right. Yeah, been around a long time. And if you go to a local cruise in, you don't see as many Pontiacs as you do Chevrolets and Fords there. But there are plenty of diehards out there that still haven't heard of the GTO Association of America, that we're just trying to branch out, reach, hook them, bring them in, and let them see all the great things that we have to offer for them. So the e-news blast is great. Check it out. Check your inbox for it. Make sure it doesn't go to spam.
If you're not a member, reach out to me and I'll tell you how to become a member so you can get the e-news blast.
Right. You're on Facebook, Eric Frazee. What's your email in case you want to do that?
It's Frazee1290@gmail.com, and that's FREESE1290@gmail.com.
Perfect. And then I guess since I put you on the hook for that, I guess I need to go ahead and spill my 2026 Pontiac related resolution on here too. It's kind of twofold. One, I've got my 66 is in the garage still with a bad starter. It's been there like for 4 or 5 months. I just haven't replaced the starter. So getting the starter fixed on it, it won't take that long. It's just a hassle. And we've been busy doing other things. I just need to make it a priority, get out there and replace the starter on it so I can get ready for when spring comes around to get that thing out and do some cruising down by the river. I love to cruise down by the river with the kids and ice cream and stuff like that. So that's the first. And the second one is to get myself and my family out to Loveland, Colorado for the convention this July, the national convention out there, which is, we've been out there once before. It's beautiful out there. Still don't know yet whether it's going to be truck and trailer bringing car or if it's going to be a plane ride out there and just enjoy the cars. But that is that's something that I want to make sure that we accomplish as well. Now we can hold each other accountable for those things, so we can work on getting our member numbers up, our TikTok numbers up, and you can make sure that you can come hold a flashlight for me while I fix the starter on the 66. Yeah, you are good at that. Thank goodness for guys that push cars. So, and that's actually the second time that car's had to be pushed. The first time was really embarrassing. If you have old cars, you know things happen, things go out. I was invited up to the Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals back in 2012, somewhere around there, one of those 2 years, with my car. So I took my car up there. It's a fantastic show. Just chrome as far as you can see, and like all the cars are restored flawlessly, beautiful. I recommend hitting that show up. It's in around Thanksgiving every year in Chicago. But when it was come time for loadout day, the Gold 66 wouldn't start, so had to get some people. It's funny because they all have gloves pushing their cars because they don't want to start them. So I think maybe some guys just thought I didn't want to start my car and push it on there to keep the fresh the paint looking fresh in the motor, but that stupid thing just wouldn't start. It was a fuel pressure issue, so fixed it and got it going again. Now I just got to fix the starter. Always something. So, what's going on at your dad's shop this winter?
I have no idea, honestly, Kurt. I assume turning wrenches. Yeah, I really don't know.
Restoring Pontiacs and Pontiacs ready for, yeah.
I don't even know what's in the shop. It's been quite a while since I've actually gone out there.
Okay. I'd like to do one of these times. Let's do an on-site up there from inside your dad's shop, so we can kind of walk around and show all the stuff that he has going on, all the different. It was crazy. The first time I went up there, it was like room after room after room. Like he kept going, taking me in different rooms. It doesn't look that large when you first get there and pull up in front of the building where you go in, but I don't know. I don't know if they're just like you ever seen Lion Witch in the Wardrobe? Just I don't know if it's like that, and just the door opens to just a Pontiac heaven or what, but they just rooms just kept opening up to more rooms.
It does seem to just go on forever.
I thought this would be a good time to go ahead and talk about the nationals we have coming up. Can you see all that? Woo. So, you're in charge of the e-news blast. You're also in charge of new member recruitment, or you help with new member recruitment.
Public relations.
July 7th to the 11th, 2026, Loveland, Colorado. Our host hotel, the Embassy Suites up there, is great. That's the same hotel we stayed at last time. They have free breakfast, like made-to-order breakfast, and they have the kickback each night where they call it snacks, but sometimes it's like big old mess of nachos, sometimes it's chicken fingers, sometimes it's hot dogs, so you can make it almost a dinner. So I know the hotel is great there. I know the convention hall where the cars are inside is great. What else can you tell me about that, the convention coming up there?
So we have a special car coming this year. There is one that we are working to get. It's from Outlaw Run, which is a movie that features a GTO.
Based on the book?
I don't know. It might be.
I think it's a book that I think they're based in the, because I've seen the book. Okay, go ahead. Keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure. We're going to have a special, a night at the drive-in. I don't know what movie's playing. You can go see. We're going to have tours of the hotel that the Shining movie or Shining book was based off of by, you're the English teacher. Who's The Shining by?
I'm a math and science teacher. No English here.
The Shining, Stephen King.
I've heard of him, though.
Yeah, so The Shining, it's a hotel that the book was based off of. We're going to do tours of that. And then they have several other things fun planned. Our feature cars this year are 66 GTO and, of course, the 06 GTO. And I don't know if you've seen our TikTok. We are looking for 06s for special appearances.
Absolutely. I did not realize we were going to drive-in movie up there. That's cool. We've done that once before. We were up in the Dells, Wisconsin Dells, and it might have been, I don't know if it was GTOAA or if it was Pokey, but it was Wisconsin Dells. We took we kind of caravanned over to the drive-in theater there, and that was so cool to get a picture of all the old cars. It's fun. All right.
It's not open. It's open to every Pontiac too. It's not just GTOs. So if you have if you have a Catalina, guess what? You're more than welcome to come to GTOAA in Loveland, Colorado.
What if you have an Aztec?
Bring it.
What if you have a 2005 Pontiac Montana SV6?
I think you can bring those, Kurt. Even those the Pontiac, wagons for all the kids.
Yeah, bring them, huh? Okay.
Yeah, just make sure you have Pontiac logos on the wagon for Grandma to tote around the kids.
Did your family ever have one of those station wagons in the 80s with the fake wood paneling on the side?
They might have.
Yeah, I think that's kind of I'm an 80s kid.
I'm not an 80s kid.
I think that's kind of a rite of passage, man. They have the fake wood grain on the side that peels off, and they had the very back of it. You had the seat that sat backwards, and so when you sit, you're looking out the back window of the wagon at the people behind you.
Yeah, and, my dad had when growing up, we had a '68 wagon, and that was cool. We drove that quite a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah,
wagons have made a comeback.
Yeah,
they've made a comeback. They're coming up there in price too. People know that they're popular again.
Yeah, I mean, one of the most beautiful cars at the convention last year was that wagon.
Yeah, 428 4
it wasn't
speed,
even a
bench
GTO, and
seat.
it was.
Yeah. Catalina wagon.
I think so, and I think the car's actually won quite a bit of awards too.
Yeah.
I think I just saw it pop up somewhere on TikTok, maybe.
Look, there's so many colors. I mean, red's my favorite color. I want a red 64 GTO. Like that's what I want. But
Yeah.
the deepness and depth on a really, really quality black paint job, just it blows me away. I love a nice black paint job. Just there's something about it that it doesn't stay clean very long, but just the depth of it, because it
Right.
shows all the errors.
So this isn't GTO related, but my cat found an open drawer over here and climbed inside the drawer.
Interesting. It's a miracle we can do any podcasting with the animals we have running around. Like I said, you just missed the Amazon guy ring the doorbell, and the dogs went absolutely crazy at the Amazon driver. So, and now we have cats crawling in drawers, walking across keyboards. All right. Well, is there anything that you've done recently that's Pontiac related that I know it's been a while since we've been on here, that you need to update people on or anything?
I don't think so, other than, the news blast. We're still looking for content for member spotlights for that. Or if you have anything.
What does that require? If somebody
Member
wants to send in
spotlight?
a member spotlight, yeah.
So it's 1 to 2 paragraphs, basically telling us how and why you got involved in Pontiacs. We'd like to see a couple pictures of you in your Pontiac, if you have them, or say you bought one and it was a project with your grandkid or a project with a kid, or your grandfather bought it new and you've worked on it. I mean, any kind of cool story like that.
Yeah. So just the story of you and your Pontiac, because every Pontiac has a story. Every one of us here listening at the shows, like we were brought to the Pontiac family by someone else, by some connection that we've built with them. We didn't just stumble upon it. So that's awesome. And people may have noticed we've got a new theme song for our podcast. We finally upgraded. Rough. You hear that? You got a cat in the box, and I got a dog barking. So that if you want to hear bench racing, if you like it, and you want to hear the whole song, you can go to iTunes, download it there, Spotify, Pandora, YouTube. It's everywhere. So check it out. It's called Bench Racing.
By Frazee County Line.
Frazee County Line. Yep. And for those of you that don't know what bench racing is, what's bench racing, Eric?
So basically what we're doing now is bench racing, just kind of sitting around talking Pontiac, just having fun, guys, making connections, talking to people about their cars, whatever. I mean, this is bench racing.
I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do. So, well, I think that's all I've got for today. Make sure you get on to GTOAA.org, get registered for the convention. Make sure you get your hotel booked, because they will sell out. And you really want to be, I know there's lots of hotels out there, but you really want to be at the host hotel, because there's so many activities that happen in the hotel that if you're driving back and forth, you're going to miss something that you wish you wouldn't have. So go ahead and get registered early so you can get your spot for your car, and you can also get a room at that nice hotel.
And if you have any questions on anything, need help registering or whatever, reach out to me or Kurt. Like I said earlier, my email is frazee1290@gmail.com. I do my best to check it. I do use that email for everything. So I get spam emails all day long, stupid things I've signed up for that I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I doing? And then Kurt, what is the good email for you?
My dad's GTO66@gmail.com. My dad's GTO66@gmail.com is the one that I use. And same thing. I'll check it, but a lot of I do have where's my email?
And then we do have a podcast one too. It's Pontiac Podcast@gmail.com, which Pontiac, I know I have on my computer. And I think Kurt checks that one quite frequent too.
Yep.
Yeah, that one's more manageable because there's only 5 emails in it.
53 unread emails on there. But most of those are cars.com letting me know they lowered the price on something that I still can't afford to buy.
What are you looking for, Kurt? What are you on cars.com for?
I need a truck.
What do you need trucks for?
Because I want to take my car to Colorado this year. I want to pull it out there. I don't trust my 04. My 04 F-250 has been good for me, but she's got some miles on her and she's a little worn out. So I don't know if I want to embark on the 20-hour drive each way in the 6-liter diesel.
She's made it out there before, hasn't she?
Oh, we're going to go down this road? Yeah, she made it out there and unloaded the car and then went back out to get suitcases out of it. And just a little, like this little puddle of coolant under it. Like, I better go take and get it looked at. She was only 6 years old at the time when we went out there last time. Was it 2012 when we were last in Loveland? I took it to the dealership. $12,000. So,
yeah,
EGR,
Loveland.
Yeah, EGR, oil cooler, turbo, it all went out. I was giving my wife crap because I'm like, everybody always told me how flat Kansas was, how flat it is. I'm like, it's not flat. Like, we're steadily going uphill because I had my foot to the floor of this truck because it just wasn't building power. No warning lights or anything, just wasn't building power. Just to keep it rolling 70 on the mat. That's why the turbo had gone out. So Kansas might really be flat. I don't know. I'll let you know this time we go through it in a different truck. So, all right. Anything else?
No, I think that's all I have.
All right. On the way out, enjoy our brand new theme song, and we'll see you back here very shortly. See you guys.
See you guys.
Sun creeping in through a dusty door. Oil stains painted on the concrete floor. Hoods up, chairs in a crooked line. Talking last runs like it's still race time. Died Mountain Dew, sweating on a bench. Cold cans popping, killing the ranch. Every motor's faster in our heads. Every what if's been overseen. Hands waving, voices loud, fixing the world in a garage crowd. We're bench racing in the morning light. Died due till noon, cold beer at night. Same old friends, same loud cars, same big dreams that never part. Talking cams, gears, and pipe jazz plans. Laughing hard like we always can. If we don't build it, we'll still debate. Bench racing life. Yeah, that's our fate. Someone says this'll break the internet. Another says nah, but try it yet. Ideas fly like burnout smoke. Half of them gold, half just jokes. Whiteboard full of crossed out lines. Save that thought, man, hit rewind. What if next week we tell that story? Real talk, real scars, real glory. Mic check, one more round. Best ideas when the sun goes down. We're bench racing in the morning light. Died due till noon, cold beer at night. Same old friends, same loud cars, same big dreams that never part. From shop talk to podcast air. No scripts, just truth in there. If it sounds crazy, it's probably great. Bench racing life. Yeah, that's our fate. Not chasing fame, just chasing laughs. Memories made between the graphs. If nobody hears it, that's alright. We'd still be here on a Friday night. Hit record, let it roll. Let the stories lose control. Nowhere to need it, keep it raw. That's the hook they're listening for. Yeah, we're bench racing all our lives. Died due days, cold beer nights, and damn jokes. different cars, same bench, different scars. From garage floors to podcast plays, still dreaming up the next big take. If tomorrow comes, we'll do it again. Bench racing brothers till the end. Till the end. Garage door shuts, engines rest. Next episode, man, it'll be the best.